Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Faith in Farming. This is Colton, of course, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the drone that I have that I use in my videos, such as the 2017 corn harvest. I used it to make that video. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera and bring it over here so you can actually see better what I'm doing. So, that's much better. And I hit the wrong button. Still getting used to this new camera. Okay, so this is what I have. This is a, as you can see here, this is a Phantom Standard. This is actually a Phantom 3 Standard, is what it is. Got this just over a year ago. Got it on Christmas, actually. So, I'd wanted a drone for quite a while. Been looking at them. This is right after they come out with the 4, I do believe, and there was a pretty good deal on this one. So it has a good picture. You guys noticed in the videos that I posted, it has a pretty good picture. But I haven't really showed you guys up close and personal the drone, features I like and features I dislike. I'm going to go ahead and do dislike features first. There's not that many. So we'll go ahead and get them out of the way, and then we'll get into the details of what I do like. Of course, the reason I'm standing inside is because if you look at the tree, if you can even see with the sun, we had like 70-mile-an-hour winds today, and I'm not outside, so I'm inside doing this. But anyhow, one of the features that I don't like on this, or one of the things, it's not a feature, it's kind of more like an error that they actually are working on solving, is the fact that there's a really hard time getting signal here. There's spots on our farm where I actually almost cannot fly this because it just loses signal too quickly. But one thing that you can use to help with your signal is there's a little switch right here, and you flip it up and it turns on kind of a safety flight mode. And it helps kind of control the drone if you have weak signal, and that usually solves my problems. Another thing about that signal loss is, up until this fall, after the corn harvest, I couldn't make the Follow Me stuff work. There's a feature on this called Follow Me, where you just bring the remote with you, and the drone will track your movement and actually follow you. So you don't have to fly it. It's kind of hands-off. There's several other features that go along with that I really haven't tested off. There's a kind of a mapping type one where you actually fly around wherever you want it to fly, and you map it and you program that, and then it'll run the course on its own. So it's kind of cool. I haven't played with that a lot because last time I had it out and I was just kind of playing with that stuff. The battery was getting low before I could really test that. But probably going to be using that in our irrigating, the pre-programmed flight courses. So all I have to do is just set it to take off, and it'll fly some courses through the field and all that. And I think that'll really help us this fall. The remote's fairly simple, guys. We're going to get into some good details now, because that's really all the bad things about this drone that I've found so far is just signal problems and interference. The remote's really simple. This is up and down and rotate. This is forwards, backwards, and kind of like swing left, and then swing right, swing right, like that. So that's the basics of flying this. It's just that. And since this drone does have GPS in it, it hovers almost perfectly in place without any side-to-side movement at all. I would show you guys today, but the drone would blow away, and I'd be sad, and you'd be sad, because you wouldn't have any more good, videos to watch, because we're just getting started. I didn't really even use this until the corn harvest, which is the first video I posted on my channel, or one of the first ones was the, not corn harvest, the corn planting, sorry. No, the corn harvest was a very successful video. I thank you guys for viewing that. Brought in a lot of views on that. And we also do have 10 subscribers now. So picked that up a couple days ago. So thank you all you guys who have subscribed to my channel and who are watching my channel. I really do appreciate it. So we'll get right back to this. Alright, right here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to set this up. I'm pretty sure it probably is low on charge. Yes, it is. Okay, that's okay. I'm just not flying it. It recommends that you only fly it if it's been fully charged. But since we're not flying it, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. So, without any further ado, here we go. So, let's do this. Let's set you up, because I gotta have this tripod. I'm using my tripod that I got for Christmas. There we go. On this camera, and it's working pretty well. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is you got your Phantom Intelligent Flight Battery. And you probably can't see because there's that horrible glare right there. It's just the wrong time of day. And you're just going to slide that in. Just like that. And that's in. Then to turn it on, and you hope that it doesn't take off in your house, which I don't think it will. Let's see. You just hit this button once and then you hold it. So it does that, and you can see the battery is only about 0.5%. And that started up. Then you got the remote here. And you're just going to flip that, turn that on, and it likes to tell me stuff like that. I'm not taking this off in the house, guys. That would be, I mean, it would fly in here a bit. And then, let's see, I gotta go back. Here it is. I gotta put my really secret password in here to join this. You just join it through Wi-Fi. That's it. There we go. Then you go over here and I have the DJI Go app. If it'll overload, right? Oh, here. That's the app. I've got the
Point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I don't want to take off. There we go. We'll get that off. You go through all this. This just tells you about your drone. I'm not really going to go through it now because we're not flying it. No, I'm not doing that right now. We'll do that later. Okay. So here you go. That's what it looks like on the screen when you're flying it. Let's see. That's basically all there is. You push this little button over here to take off, the one with the circle and the up arrow. I'm not pushing that in the house. There is a manual way to do it. I'm still working on that. I manual land this drone because the auto land, if you don't have really good GPS, really sucks. I tried it. The first couple of times I used Autoland, it worked really well. But the second time I tried it with bad connection, it kind of got up on the ditch bank. I was trying to land it in the driveway where it was flat, and it hovered over onto the ditch bank and then tried to land sideways and flipped over. And I had to replace 2 of the little props. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. You just hit it and hold it. Shut it off. Shut the remote off. Now this. And that's that. Okay, so these little props, you can buy about 4 of these for $5. They really aren't that pricey because they're a light, kind of a soft plastic. I think there's one on here that I need to work on replacing, but I'm not sure. Maybe I fixed them all. No, see, this one's got some chipping in it. It doesn't really affect how it flies. If you get too big of chips, it won't hover very well anymore. So I had to replace 2 of them after it crashed because it dinged them up pretty good and it just wouldn't hover. It's got actually a really good camera on it. See if we can get down there. We can kind of get down there. This whole gimbal system works really well. You can't rotate the camera like this. It locks it into a position just as soon as you're done. But this whole thing kind of floats right here, so that's how the videos are so smooth when you're flying this. These give it a little bit of slack in here, so it's not going exactly with the drone. And when you take off, the camera isn't tipping up. See how it kind of floats a little bit? It does better when it's on because this will actually kind of float, and it won't dive off into the abyss. Because when you take off, it wants to go like that. Or actually, when you stop, it goes like that. When you take off, it wants to pull forward a little bit. And if you stop in a really big hurry, even the gimbal can't compensate because it really pulls back to stop in a hurry. This thing will travel really fast. This thing will actually go around 30 miles an hour once you max out its speed. I really don't have a need to go that fast. The cats around here do find it quite interesting. They think they want to eat it when it's sitting on the ground, and then you take it off and you can chase them out into the fields and do all sorts of stuff, and they don't like it. But that's pretty cool. I still haven't quite figured out what these do. This switch here, I'll figure it out someday. This here is how you tip your camera up and down. It's just a little like that. If it sticks, then it beeps at you and tells you it's sticking. You're not supposed to fly it in temperature under 32 degrees because icing will occur on top of these props. I don't think I've flown at anything that cold. The maximum wind speed you can fly this in is 22 miles an hour, and I tried it once at 15, and the video was kind of shaky, and I was having some satellite problems, and I didn't find it safe. It was this summer when they were stacking hay down there in the bottom field. I was trying to get some drone footage, and it was a little breezy. You'd get a couple pretty good gusts. And it was giving me the you have no signal and all that warning stuff. If it does lose your remote signal, it'll automatically bring it back and land it. If you use your GPS signal, then it kind of gets screwed, but I haven't completely lost it. I've lost it for a few seconds at a time. But you just plug your remote in right there to a little I forgot what those are called, but just one of those little plugs there. I got a whole bunch of those. Then the drone battery, I'll get it dug out of the drone here. These things kind of get tricky to pop off. You just gotta grab them, pull them out. Okay. This one you plug in right here. It has a special charger. It looks about like this. And it just plugs in just like that. And then of course just plugs into your wall and has all this good stuff. And I need to charge it. Probably not going to do that right now because it's supposed to be windy for a little bit, and I'm not sure when the next time I'm going to fly it is. I'd like to fly it soon, but hopefully for everything we do, plowing, roller harrowing, cutting hay, planting, all that, I can get that in the air. And you guys really seem to like that, the drone videos. That's been my most popular thing on my YouTube channel so far, is that 2017 corn harvest video. So I would really like to get more drone videos out there for you guys. Of course, if it's too windy or it's just being really hard to fly that day, then you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry and have this thing end up in a tree. Because I've seen that happen too. If they get stuck in the tree, I'm just hoping for a windy day to blow it out. Because some of these trees around here, I'm not going to be able to climb up and get them. But anyhow, hopefully the wind's going to go down. I need to get back out there. We got to get that tire off, like I said. It's still stuck on there. My memory chip is saying it's got 4 minutes left and then it's going to be full. I just cleaned it out, but you know, apparently it's going to be full. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and wind this up. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you guys want to know anything else about the drone, be sure and let me know in the comments. I'll read through those, and I will let you know. But anyhow, guys, thanks for watching.